As the weekend approaches, what do you say we settle in and end the work week right with some football? It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we get a Thursday Night Primetime showdown between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
5 glorious months of football about to get underway. We're all set, and away we go in a new NFL season. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 29-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now we'll run here with Blake Corum. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Stafford back to throw. Set up the screen. Here's Nakua. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And this one touchdown inside the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Some nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus the 1st.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, San Francisco.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
A gain of 15. And a 49er 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. he's making the house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after.
Extra point.
And that kick's no good. He missed on it. Might not matter, though. We've got a flag down, so let's see. They could get another try at this. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Even after the penalty, they'll just move it up and kick the PAT from the 10. That one a whole lot easier after that penalty as he sends it through, no problem.
Makes the score Rams 7, 49ers nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space, he's past the 30. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle made back at his own 49.
They completed the pass, but they lost one on second down, so now they've got third down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Third and long, they're going to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cameron Curl has it. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Offense overloading left side. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Now, you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. They get to him, he's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that's going to be a Los Angeles first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Stafford to throw. Completed left side to Samuel. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Complete to number 19.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, here's Stafford. Screen here for Williams. And the stop is made at the 32, so give them almost enough for a new set of downs.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. Good running here. He's across the 15. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown Rams. Puka Nacua on the board. That's his first of the season. Mevis now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. It's a 14-0 game here early. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
The other thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Working on 2nd down. Purdy. And this is incomplete. Had it for a second, but the hit broke up the catch, and now it's 3rd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now it's Purdy. It is almost picked off. He had the interception, but he couldn't hang on. It will, though, still bring up 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Willis Waitman will kick it away. And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our 1st quarter. So the new NFL season officially well underway as we've reached the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
A 2nd down throw from Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. Stafford. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. Fielded at the 11. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, it's nearly intercepted. Either way, he was breaking up that throw, Brock. He wanted the pick, but... the ground, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He'll start from the 39. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the Niners' 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
White. Hey. Lady. White 7.
Giving this to Hunter. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that gives L.A. the first.
A gain of 12 yards.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All set now. 1st and 10. Running left, it's Corum. Room inside the 10. And he's going to dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Blake Corum on the board. That's his first of the season. Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Send right down the middle and good. And lead now 21.
The score, Rams 21, 49ers nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And this is going to wind up incomplete. Second down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, and on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he goes, third and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level with so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And this punt will be down right at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Set. 10.
They'll start on the ground, Corum. And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go with Williams on the counter. And that's good for a gain of 5. Rick Martin making that play. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Second down run by Corum. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Diamador Lenore there on the stop.
Down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. Only 2 minutes to go in our first half. More Thursday night primetime football in just a moment. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Stay 50. Move 60.
Throwing now, Stafford. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Hey, move 60.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Give to Williams from the gun. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
That's some running over there, Kate, that's going to get some love from his coaches. Maybe some fist pounds, too. Nothing flashy. Just trust your keys, run behind your pads, and get what's there.
On second down, Stafford. That's caught by Williams. Toward the sideline, and out of bounds he goes. Play gains about 12, and that will bring up Rams first down.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm, receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are moving.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Monday. Ready. 53. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Corum. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stafford to pass here on second down. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Puka Nacua, the target on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. And in. Touchdown Rams. Kyron Williams with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that adds yet another to their lead.
49ers nothing.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Has this at the 6. Jukes away from one. Finds a seam, left side, is off to the races. It doesn't look like it. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. All right, Brock, let's see. Let's see if this is able to provide a little spark, because their offense just hasn't been able to consistently provide their own so far this game.
Yeah, a little spark, a little charge, a little juice, a little bit of energy. He wouldn't be denied trying to do what he can to jolt this team.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, so far, Brock, this crowd down under has been fantastic. Expected to get even louder now as we kick off our second half. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Christian Kirk on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
On 2nd down, here's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he has this to the opposing 35. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. A pitch to McCaffrey. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Purdy on the play action. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Myles Garrett getting his first sack of the year here in week 1.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Here's Purdy to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
First and 10, offense going 3 tight ends to the left.
Set. 250. Omaha, ready, move.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
At the 11-yard line.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
0. 260.
Stafford now. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
0.
On third down, here's Williams. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Monday, one set. 260. Double right.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that's going to set up a Rams first down.
12 more yards.
Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
Yeah.
right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
First and 10 from the 43.
White. Set. Yellow 80. 11.
They'll try right side. It's Hunter. They'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Ready. 280.
To throw, Stafford. They'll set up the screen. Here's Nakua. Has room down the left sideline. To the house. Touchdown,
Touchdown, Rams.
Nevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
At the 21-yard line.
So second and 13 now after that last catch wound up losing him 3 yards. Purdy looking to throw. Oh, he's in trouble, but he's not going to get away. Brought down at the 12. Getting his first sack of the year here in week 1.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Down the field, Evans has it. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A big gain for San Francisco. 32 yards.
First down.
Purdy on 1st and 10. And hopefully some signs of waking up with that last completion. He is just 6 for 15 so far throwing the ball. He's got Evans once again. And he is in with the dive. Touchdown 49ers. Mike Evans with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Returning it from the 4. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 60. Right, 50.
They pick the handoff now. Stafford gets this one to Blake Corum. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple. That brings us to the end of 3 on Thursday night primetime. It's Rams football, and they don't got to do much. They've already earned a massive lead. Couple of yards on the catch, leaves them 2nd and 8.
22. Set.
Play action now for Stafford. Buying some time right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
Extra point.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Return coming here from the 12. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Number 20. Easy, alert. Look at him.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
Alert.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down by
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
A gain of a yard.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Stafford back to throw. This is hauled in by Samuel. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that's going to be a Los Angeles 1st down.
We just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Now pitch it out to Corum. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, here's Stafford. His pass caught by Nakua. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
Call it feel, Kate, call it instincts. I don't really care what you call it, but the best QBs, they can sense it. They know it when that pressure's coming, and they know how to avoid it. Keep that play alive, extend it outside of the chaos, and go get your offense at completion.
Third and long for him here. And this one's going to wind up incomplete. He had him over the middle for a second, but he was muscled off that catch. That brings about 4th down.
This is where I would just love to be in the head of these play callers. Because, you know, you got a nice lead, but this game's far from over. But you still want to be in attack mode. You want to be aggressive. I'd be real careful throwing into coverage.
And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
Purdy throwing here on second. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's third down.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Running back sent in motion. To the air on third and long. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Caught the football, but it's jarred out before he can secure it. Ooh, they nearly had a big play there on third down, Brock. But a good defensive effort forces fourth down. You're gonna go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here on fourth. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Williams fields the pitch. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Up the gut they go with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Another run for Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2. They only managed a little, Brock, but not enough. That run does not get the first down against a nice defensive effort there.
It sure was. And I think as much as anything, Kate, it was just tied together.
Yeah.
That front and that second level playing off one another and stopping that run before it could get started.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Ready. Set. 280. Drill right, 22.
They'll try with Corum. And this might be the one that puts it away. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Blake Corum brought one back earlier and now takes one across. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that these guys will take a lot more of this over the next 4 months. And Brock, if this is the norm, they are not going to have to worry about missing the postseason again this year, maybe anytime soon.
They all know it's a long race ahead, but that was a nice little sprint to start, wasn't it? These next few weeks, though, we will see if they can keep up the pace they started today.
49ers 19.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Christian Kirk on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
One score is just, well, it's not going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up, and I think you're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
Second down, Purdy. Look at that power, deep left side. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
I can imagine the more vocal guys on that defense, especially linebacker, safety, reminding the guys, hey, listen, nothing behind us, and when we get a chance to knock it down, one-on-one, we got to win these contested plays as they just did.
This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Had to look up the middle, but trouble hanging on through that contact. That's going to force 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Williams on the carry. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Blue 60, big 20.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Melbourne. Rams looking like they'll start this season with a win. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Drops to a knee here. Only one more timeout for that defense to burn and preserve some clock.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
And on 4th down, they're going to kneel this one down. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On on the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Going run again with McCaffrey. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And they're no doubt happy to get their season off on the right track and claim the first victory of this new campaign. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Melbourne.